What's going on, guys? It is Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. A few weeks ago now, over Labor Day weekend, I did a big bulk buyout from Tyler, an Instagram friend. I talked about it on the channel. This video is just me going through the haul, kind of showing you what I got, what I think it's worth. I paid $180 for everything. I kind of figured it was worth about $7 an item, which seems high and it's probably not the best way to value everything, but that's kind of how I looked at it when I was doing this. I filmed this the part you're gonna see now about a week ago now, and I'm currently on vacation in Florida, just trying to edit the video in the morning here, and yeah, so I'm in at about $7 a piece. Some of this stuff I'm keeping. I'll kind of go through stuff now. Take a look. So I picked up all this stuff from Tyler over Labor Day weekend. It was pretty fun. We just kind of went there. I picked through. Originally, I think he kind of wanted me to buy out some of his store. He's not so much of an eBay seller. I think he sells on Facebook and Kijiji and more local. I think he really likes to sell video games and golf stuff, honestly. And some of his other stuff was just sort of sitting around. So we kind of talked about it. I came in when we were away for the weekend and we sort of made a deal on some stuff. $180 for everything. So let's see what I got. Now, there might be a little bit of reflection off of the light system I'm using here. I apologize. I will try to hold this so that there isn't such a bad reflection. But this is for a pool. What is it actually called? Rainbow Reef by SwimWays. We did comp this when we were there. I think it was worth about 50 bucks. I can't remember what I gave him exactly for it. Probably like 5 to 10. Hopefully before this, I haven't recorded obviously an intro to this video yet. Hopefully in the intro, I'll say how many pieces total I got. I don't really remember at the second, but let's just keep going through the stuff. So that was about 50 bucks right there. And once I said I paid 180 for everything, that's a seasonal item. So kind of tough in that aspect, but let's get through this. There's quite a few, so let's get through them all. So this is Sidekick. The storylines, Heroes of Metro City. This is, I think, an expansion for a game. It is sealed, but the seal is broken. I don't remember what this is worth. I just figured sealed going into Q4, which would be worth some good money regardless. I'll throw a comp up if I can find one. Next up, he threw in these pair of socks, which are, look at how awesome these are. They're just little kitties. I think my wife's gonna keep these, to be honest. They're cool. It was a throw-in, and I thought it was a good one. Pair of boots here. I don't think he was much of a boot seller or a shoe seller. Maybe some golf shoes, but then you will see he did sell me some golf shoes as well. I think I might have paid maybe 10 bucks for these. Like I said, I didn't really look at it as what I paid per item so much as overall for everything. So I think I did really good here. Yeah. So a pair of Ugg boots, condition-wise, these are in really good condition. There are some scuffs on the toes and stuff. I'm just going to clean them up with a leather conditioner. They are a size zip. They are women's size. Let's take a look. I don't even think I really looked what size these were, but I knew they were a decent size. Women's size 9. So let's not tell my wife because they're her size. So yeah, we'll try not to let her steal those ones. But those are really nice Ugg boots for a good price. Next up, Lego. He had some other Lego stuff too that was open that I wasn't so interested in. This one is sealed, and this one I know that I paid up for. I paid 50 bucks for this, but there are comps for over 100. I'll try to throw up a relevant comp for this one right now. Pretty cool Lego though. I don't even know what that is. Nexo Knights. Somebody out there knows what it is. It ain't me, but I do know this will sell on eBay, especially with fourth quarter coming up here. What else we got? I picked up this Raptors hat. It's a little toque. It is a new era. I will likely either give this as a Christmas gift or sell it for about $20 on Poshmark, something like that. It is brand new with tags. It did retail for about $30. Somebody will want this one for sure. I can't remember. I think he threw in this one as well. I wasn't really interested because this was sort of out of a, it is Raptors, but this one was out of a Coors Light case. Might just keep this one around or give it to my dad or brother or somebody who might just wear it in the winter. This was another throw-in. I don't really know much about this brand. I'm clearly not a teenager or anything like that. It certainly is a younger brand. I think it's like Walkin'. Somebody out there is going to scream that you should know what this is. I don't know what this is. I thought I seen one of my niece or nephews wear this, so I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But I wasn't really going to grab it, and he threw this one for free. And I'm probably going to give it to a niece or nephew. That is the plan with that one. A couple shirts here. This is an OS Nike shirt, so Oregon State. I think most of the clothing was around $5 is what I paid. But like I said, we'll break it down into sort of what everything is kind of worth We'll do total number divided by whatever, and we'll figure that out. Probably already said that at the beginning of the video. I'm just not sure when I'm filming this. So this is a Nike 3X. It's also on that retro tag or vintage tag, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know what that'll be worth. I kind of feel like if I can find a comp, I'll throw it up, but I kind of feel like it might be in the $40 to $50 range. This we paid $20 for, and my wife is going to keep it, I think. Okay, vintage Walt Disney World. It's really cool. You might even see me wear this on the channel sometime soon. We're also doing a Disney trip. That's where, probably when this video comes out. So it'll be, we're coming back, I'm thinking the 17th of September. So probably when this video comes out, I will be in Florida. So maybe even she might be rocking this there. Although I do think right now it is pretty hot and humid in Florida. So maybe sweaters will not be appropriate. But that was cool personal. And this was a Vineyard Vines long sleeve. I think I paid $5 for this as well. Like I said, I wasn't really worried so much about, I was worried about total what I picked up more than what I was paying per item. And what we did is my wife just had a calculator open and she just kept adding to the total on the agreed price. Yeah, that's probably 25 or 30 bucks on Poshmark, I would think. Getting close to the end of this side here. This is, I think it is Nike. I don't know if that's golf or what it is. I don't know. I'll have to find it. I thought it was okay. It's sort of that dry fit material. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, another little Nike piece here. I can't remember what the little 90 stands for. It's got a few little snags, but I did think it was kind of cool and picked this one up. You know, for a price point, I think it's going to be worth it. Almost the end of box one here. The other box is mostly shoes, a few other things. These I didn't pay much for either. So this is a corded Xbox 360. There's no battery pack on this one, cord only. I'll have to test this one out. I'm pretty sure he said he didn't test them. And this one has a little condition issues. Right there, I can see with just the thumb paddle, but that's not huge deal breaker for sure. And then this one here, extra cable on there too. But this one has the battery pack that's removable. Definitely not all corroded or anything like that. And these ones I like because you don't have to have a charger. You just throw a pair of fresh batteries in there. And usually it's good to go. It doesn't feel like, it's so hard to tell without testing it, but it doesn't feel like it sticks when you push the buttons. The buttons all feel good. The only real condition issue here is the same thing on this one. There's a little chunk out of that piece where you could replace this piece or you could put a little thumb cover over it. Regardless, I do think I'll still get pretty good money out of these two things. There's something else in this bag. I don't even know what it was. Let's take a quick look, see if it's something. Oh, it's like a little headphone or something. Interesting. Didn't know that was in there, but cool. All right, so let's move on to the second box. So a few Starbucks mugs here. This one is basically no good though because it's cracked, and I knew that when I picked it up. Wasn't a big deal. He just said throw it in for free. That's fine. Now this Starbucks one, it's got the eyeballs on it. I didn't really comp this one, but I think it is decent. Not too bad. Everything is in good shape. The straw is not bent or nothing weird going on there. Another Starbucks mug. This one here, okay, it's got a little bit of condition on the bottom, but I think my wife's going to keep this one, but she said maybe you should sell it. I think there's comps of this one for 90 bucks. I'll throw it up on the screen if that's the case. Maybe she wants to trade me for a different one. Maybe she wants to just keep it or use it for a bit. Whatever the case is fine. But this one should be worth some pretty good money on eBay. Now I think we're just down to some shoes, but there's some pretty good shoes here. They're all golf shoes. Now these ones, I couldn't believe the condition of, to be honest. So these are Adidas. Is there a make on them? I think they're called, it says Light Strikes or something like that. A super nice shoe. Men's size 11. I believe they're men's size 11. Gorgeous condition on the bottom. They're already cleaned up. I don't have to do anything to these except for list them. And I'm going to list them today and hopefully sell them even before I leave for Florida. I think these ones are fantastic. All the golf shoes I paid $10 flat for, which I thought was a pretty fair deal. There's a couple pairs after I seen that were maybe I shouldn't have paid up for, but I didn't look them over too close because they were all in good condition, the ones that I did see. So I was just like, sure. So this is a pair of Under Armour. They're in decent condition. I don't think these ones will be as valuable as the Reeboks anyway, but at the back of these ones do have a little bit of tearing here, but nothing that's like crazy. You just have to disclose it's like that. The shoe itself is in great condition. The spikes are in good condition. I don't think it'll be too bad. And with a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, I'll make these things look like new, and then I'll use a little bit of leather conditioner to bring them back to life. And I do think I'll still get some pretty decent money out of those guys. Next pair here are a pair of Footjoys. These ones are super clean. I don't know if he doesn't sell shoes locally. I know he mentioned to me that Poshmark really didn't take off for him. Poshmark is so social. You really need to have either be dedicated to sharing and being social in it, or get yourself some sort of automation that takes that headache away. And that's what I do. I am not social with Poshmark. I do use automation. But these are pretty nice Footjoys right there. They're that sort of breathable material. They're called HyperFlex. I'll throw comps up for any of these that I can find, or similar comps for sure. Bottoms were really nice. There were a couple pairs he had. These parts were all smashed out. I didn't get them because I don't like replacing them. So if they were in pretty good condition or good condition like these ones, I picked them up. I have another pair here. These are a pair of FJ's DNAs. Now this one, it's missing the lace. He had another lace he threw in that was the wrong color. I'm honestly going to take the laces out of both, clean them up, and sell them without laces. But take a look at this. That is a nice clean shoe. I don't really have to do much to these at all. They're beautiful in the bottom. I think these are going to be worth some pretty good money. I'm really happy about this. Those are great. A couple more pairs in here. These are just a pair of Echoes, which isn't the best brand in the world, but they're the spikeless kind. So I'm just going to have to clean these up, and I'll still probably get a decent chunk of money out of these. Maybe about 30 bucks, something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I will throw comps up for that. And the last pair of shoes here are these another pair. I think are these FJs as well. Let me take a better peek. What are these ones? Yeah, a pair of FJs Flex Zero. Look at these things. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. These are better than most of the cleats that I have in my store. I have some Nike ones that are pretty decent, but these are really nice. I'm happy to add these to inventory. Super thrilled with this pickup. So overall, pretty good. I was happy with the buy. As you can kind of see through the video, I wasn't really sure how to value everything, because some things like the Lego, I paid $50 for. The shoes, I think I paid I forget what we agreed on, maybe $10 a piece. The shirts, everything was different prices. So me saying $7 a piece isn't exactly correct, but it's just the way that I thought maybe it would make sense in this video. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I think there's about $650 worth of profit there total. Now, that's an estimate based off of, things could go higher or lower, whatever. I do think, though, turning $180 into $160 in one buy like that is definitely worth it. I like doing stuff like that. I've had different people reach out to me. It doesn't always work. Tyler's about an hour and a half away from me. It only really worked out because I was up in Toronto for the weekend. I do visit that area often, but doesn't always work out. This time it worked out great. So if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribe for more content. Next time, take care. Stay safe and stay soon. Bye-bye.